the demand for English language proficiency tests have increased multifold with increased demand for travel to English-speaking countries for education and work since globalization. At first, test takers had just two options, IELTS or TOEFL. Then in 2009, Pearson launched the Pearson Test of English. Ever since, acceptance and popularity has grown, and it is fast becoming the English proficiency test of choice for institutions, governments and test takers. Now, governments and education institutions are most concerned about recognizing English proficiency tests whose scores truly or most efficiently reflect the test taker's English potential. On the other hand, test takers want to choose tests that will mark them fairly and is more scoring. Whether you're a test taker or an education institution or government employee. In this video, I will provide answers for your questions that will help you choose or recognize the right English language proficiency test that meets your needs. First, let's talk about IELTS, the most popular test of English. Now, IELTS was launched way back in 1989. It incorporated the best research in linguistic and language proficiency tests that existed at the time. And during the 90s, it was developed further by including new question types and sections. However, it was developed in an environment which did not have modern technologies of today, such as internet, smart devices, artificial intelligence, to name a few. As such, the test is still pen and paper based, with same question types and format from more than a decade ago. It still takes 2 days to get the test, and you have to wait 2 weeks to get the result. Furthermore, since IELTS took its present shape in the late 1990s, the research into linguistics and language proficiency tests have grown with improved methodologies that incorporate modern technologies. IELTS, due to its wide acceptance and absence of competition, had become complacent. This is evident from the fact that they had not made any effort to modernize or incorporate these new advances in language testing and technologies into their test format. Most of the test takers today are millennials who have been exposed to smart computer devices and internet since birth. Many of our students complain that they have terrible handwriting or speak accented English and feel vulnerable that native English-speaking test checkers might show bias or negligence based on their handwriting or accent. For this reason, we have witnessed many test takers traveling to their native countries to give the IELTS test and avoid bias. Moreover, tests of English proficiency are meant to test how well the test taker can manage or control elements of English in real life-like situations for various communicative skills. However, IELTS has questions like in the speaking section where the test taker has to speak on a topic impromptu. Test takers find this question type most difficult. It is also not fair from testing point of view because no matter, not even in one's native language, would one be able to speak fluently on a subject that one has no interest or knowledge or has never thought about or heard about in life. Now about the Pearson Test of English. PTE was launched in 2009. It incorporates the latest research and technologies in its English language testing methodology. It was one of the first tests to apply notional functional syllabus and schema theory to language proficiency testing. This means it tests how efficiently you are able to use English skills in everyday academic settings. Hence, it is likely to be far more advanced and accurate than other 20th century language proficiency tests such as IELTS. The test is given entirely on computer. The entire test takes only 3 hours at the most on a single day, and you get results within 5 days. Furthermore, Pearson uses machine scoring system that utilizes modern technological advances in speech recognition, syntax analysis, and artificial intelligence to score your responses. This provides for scores that are guaranteed to be free of human bias and consistent for comparison purposes. A common question that test takers ask is, which test is easy, or can I get high scores in IELTS or PTE? The answer to which test is easy is relative to your English skills. If you have good English skills, then both are easy. If you have medium or less than reasonable English skills, both are bound to be tough. However, having said that, in relation to scoring, PTE has a clear advantage over IELTS. In IELTS, only one skill is scored at a time, and there is no partial scoring. That is, your answer is either correct and you score full points, or your answer is incorrect and you score nothing. On the other hand, in PTE, multiple skills are scored in one question. For example, in read aloud question type, test takers are scored both for reading and speaking because he or she utilizes both skills to give the response. Moreover, there is partial scoring, which means that you will score something just for attempting the answer. This is not just beneficial to students, but also the right way to score responses in a language proficiency test. Hence, PTE scores are more fairer, accurate, and reflect better the English proficiency of test taker. Well, now regarding which test has more acceptance. Well, here the clear winner is IELTS. IELTS has been around for much longer and has enjoyed almost complete monopoly in this market. Hence, it has wider acceptance from institutions and governments for admission and immigration purposes. Furthermore, they have excellent infrastructure and partners all over the world. So they have a test center near test takers in all major markets. Although being a new entrant, PTE has achieved recognition from many major institutions in English-speaking countries for admission purposes and from Australian and New Zealand governments for immigration and other visa-related purposes. PTE does not have as wide a network of test centers as IELTS. It is not present in all the countries that it should be in. PTE has primarily focused on building infrastructure in a few markets such as Australia, New Zealand, China, and India. PTE is still a baby, and from what we hear, it plans to aggressively pursue building infrastructure and obtaining recognition from more institutions and governments in the coming years. Now, the answer to which test you should give is quite simple. PTE. It is clearly the better test of English from the standpoint of fairness and accuracy for all parties concerned. That is it for this video. I'm sure you have more questions, so shoot away in the comments. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you have chosen to attempt the PT test, support us by enrolling in one of our PT preparation courses that you need for one attempt PT success. If you have any questions, please get in touch by any means given on the contact page of our website. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you and goodbye for now.